Abroad is the land of opportunities that you will not have access to in your home country. Why is it that a lot of Africa in the diaspora, people back home are better than them? We know that a lot of factors affect immigrants when they first move abroad. Factors such as don't having access to old money, trying to get used to the system, coming without papers, and a lot of barriers that immigrants face when they move abroad. But why is it that some immigrants do exceptionally well? They have been able to maximize the opportunities that they have in the Western world, opportunities such as access to liquidity, which is not available to them in their home country, education, and other opportunities. Why is it that some are doing extremely well and some immigrants in the Western world, some people back home, they are better than them? This is what we are diving in today. This could be one of the most important video that could change your life. At the end of this video, I will recommend 3 books that everyone must read if you want to achieve financial freedom and take control of your destiny. Take the case of Nnamdi. Nnamdi moved to the United Kingdom. He came as a skilled worker. He did not face the barrier that some immigrants face, such as trying to get paper. He was given paper from his home country. He was employed as a physiotherapist. After living in the United Kingdom for 19 years, Nnamdi has nothing to show for it. Why? Because there are certain behaviors, there are certain values that we have because of the way we have been conditioned and raised. Those values and behaviors, they are our worst enemy. They are what is holding us down from achieving financial autonomy in the Western world. Let me know what your views are. Nnamdi, this guy is a physiotherapist. 8 years ago, he was earning £50 an hour, and he was doing 12-hour shift as a radiographer, not physiotherapy. He was a radiographer. This guy, one shift, he will earn more than £500 in one shift. And this guy, he doesn't have a home in the UK. Why? Because Nnamdi is trying to help everybody from his family to his village. He is the one that is carrying their responsibility. His younger brother's daughter, they started having grandchildren. These people, because they know that brother Nnamdi will care for them, these people, they don't want to do anything with their life back home. All their responsibility is brother Nnamdi. What brother Nnamdi started as a charity to help his family, so that they can have a better life. Now, brother Nnamdi has now changed to the charity, the gift that never stopped giving. Every problem in the family, some of these people that brother Nnamdi is sending money to back home in Nigeria, they are living better than brother Nnamdi. Brother Nnamdi will finish one shift, he's running to another shift. He finished one shift, he's running to another shift. The latest iPhone, the people back home that he's sending this money to, some of them are living better. When I spoke with brother Nnamdi a while ago, I said, brother, you need to look after yourself. You need to invest in yourself before you carry your brother. Brother Nnamdi said, Frank, don't worry, I'm just trying to help my family. These same people that brother Nnamdi is trying to help, it was when one of the brother's son that Nnamdi has been sending money to, the day brother Nnamdi said, I am tired, I don't have money. Everything that brother Nnamdi has done over the years, they've forgotten it. Brother Nnamdi became a joke. Oh, don't mind him. He has been abroad for many years. What has he had? What has he had? Meanwhile, brother Nnamdi built a house, a big house that brother Nnamdi spent more than 150 million naira those days. He built this house for his family. Brother Nnamdi, remember, he doesn't have a house in the UK. He is renting, helping someone else to pay their mortgage. Meanwhile, he has a house in his village that they will send money to him, brother, they'll send message to him, brother, we need to do this in the house. He will carry out repair. Tell me, is brother Unandi on the way to achieving financial independence, or he's on the way to poverty for life? And brother Unandi doesn't have pension where he lives in the UK. He doesn't have any pension. He is working self-employed agency, one agency to another. No pension. He's carrying all the family's responsibility. And now they realize that Unamdi has now been used and done by the same people. So if you are somebody today who is planning to move abroad, or you're already living in the Western world, let me be crystal clear. I am not saying you should not help your family, because me, I believe that the more you give, the more you get. But if you're going to help people, you have to be strategic. There has to be an end date. You are not going to be the one that is carrying responsibility. Brother Unadi's family, his siblings, they were having children like right, left and right, because they believe that Brother Unadi will carry them. Brother Unadi is not aware of ISA account. He lives in the United Kingdom. He doesn't know what ISA cash account is, an account that he will get high interest rate. So why is it like that? Because he wants to carry everybody. There's another friend of mine again, Tolu. Tolu invited me to his girlfriend, who he's not even married to. He invited me to the girlfriend's party in Hackney, a nightclub. This nightclub, the same Hennessy that I buy in Costco for £20, they were selling it in this nightclub for more than £350 for Hennessy. And this brother, the girlfriend invited all her friends. My brother was the one, Tolu was the one that bought 3 Hennessy for the girlfriend and the friend. This brother, he wants to show to the girls that he's a big boy. This brother, he doesn't have a house. This is another brother who has lived in the United Kingdom for more than 15 years. When his phone rings, he's panicking. He's panicking. This guy will go to the same, when the guy dress, if you see this guy in the party, you will think that this guy, he's working, he has an office where they print money. The way the guy will dress, this guy knows all the perfume in this world. He will tell you, if he walks past you, somebody's probably say, he will tell you, this is eminence. He will tell you the perfume, will tell you this thing. If you go to his house, this guy, perfume alone, he has more than 50 perfume. And he doesn't buy cheap perfume. Is our brother on the road to success or on the road to poverty? This is a brother who has lived in the Western world. So what I'm saying here is that there are certain behaviors that we display. There are certain ways, certain things that we do, which will make many of our people who have lived in the Western world for many years, they will never achieve financial freedom. Another thing that is holding our people back is credit card debt. A lot of our people, because we are not schooled on how money works, we come abroad, collect things on credit card, and before you know it, you put yourself in debt. And that debt, once you get in out of that debt, you can never get out again. I have credit card, but they've never made money from me. In fact, I make money from them. I change the credit card every time I hear that this one is giving a discount. A friend told me last 2 weeks that the ticket that he bought to go to Nigeria, that he only paid £100 for him and his friend. I asked him how. He said, oh, there's this American Express credit card that when you use it, you get points. I said, oh, are you serious? He said, yeah. As soon as he told me, my 3 credit card, I canceled one, I switched to American Express so that I can get the discount. When I had Barclays Reward, that same thing I did, I switched. They did not, since I've been abroad for more than 25 years, no credit card company has made money from me. In fact, I make money from them. But I know people who are in serious debt. People who today, they've destroyed their credit because they couldn't manage it. So credit card is another thing that if you know how to manage it, you will make money from them. They will not make money from you. Another thing, just like Brother Unandi, a lot of people abroad, they live like cockroach, live with their family in 1-bedroom house, squatting like this. Whereas They have big houses back home, and those houses that they have back home, they are not making 1 penny. They are not sending $1 from Africa to say, oh, this is the money that we make from your Airbnb. No, but you spend all this money. Let me tell you one of the biggest mistakes I made. Somebody told me, oh, Frank, if you build a hostel in Nigeria, if you build a hostel, they convinced me. At that time, I wasn't as smart. I wasn't smart. It convinced me. I said, because a lot of my friends are building hostel, I spent a lot of money to build this hostel. Meanwhile, one of my friends who was very smart, I did not listen to him at that time because of pride. He said, Frank, I am going to buy 3 houses with the money that you're going to spend on this hotel. I'm buying 3 houses in Swindon after Reading. This guy today, the houses that he bought in Swindon for 170,000, those houses today, they are now selling for over 250, and he has been able to pull out money from those houses, and he's buying more houses. The one that I spend my money on in Nigeria to build hostel, if I get 10 kobo, I'm lucky. That's another way that a lot of our people are poor, because we are not educated about how money works. We do things because Olu is building hostel in Nigeria, I'm going to build hostel. Because Ayo is building big houses in Nigeria, I'm building house. We do things based on emotion, not strategy. Another reason why a lot of Africans are very poor is a lot of us, we have one job. We come with this mindset that, oh, you go to abroad, you have your master's degree, then you have one job, and you have that. If you have one job and you're watching me today, you're going to walk like a donkey for the rest of your life. Let me give you an example. Somebody who is a medical doctor, which all of us admire, the guy is a doctor, the lady is a doctor. A doctor starting in the UK today, as we are speaking, is going to earn around 44,000. That's what the doctor is going to earn in the UK. And that 44,000 that the doctor is earning for a starting salary, the doctor probably take home 2,700. And if the doctor take home that 2,700, if the doctor stay on that path forever, which means that the doctor for 25 years will earn less than 700,000. 700,000 if the doctor stays on that path. Less than 700,000 or 800,000, that's what you earn. Do you really think that somebody that earns 800,000 in 25 years abroad, is that money? That's not money. But if the doctor has that job and has other side hustles, the doctor will not rely on what that's income. So if you're watching me today, you're an African, you can cook, you can talk. There's nothing wrong in you having a YouTube channel. You can talk, you can cook, you can barb hair. You must have more than one sources of income. You must have ISA. If you live in the UK, you have money in the bank. Right now, you're watching me. You need to go and open an ISA account as we are speaking. If you do not know what cash ISA, there are different kinds of ISA. You must ask people that know more than you, because that is how you build wealth, by making interest. As you're seeing now, what you're seeing here, these are the current highest interest ISAs in the UK. This is just from one side. Look at different side. You must have an ISA, because when I bought my last house, the money that I made from the ISA is tax-free. If you live in the UK, you can put up to 20,000 every financial year. The money that I made just from the ISA alone, it was more than 4,000 just from the ISA. So if you have money, I didn't know this before, because before there was a time I had like 70,000 save up when I was buying a house many years ago. I did not even know what ISA is. I just have the money. Every day I'll check the account. I'll check it online. I have 70,000. I'm rich, because that is the way we were programmed. Another reason why a lot of us are poor, depending on the company that you keep. If all the company that you keep are people that only talk about party, only talk about breast, only talk about all these things, my brother, you are going to be poor. If you're a lady, you're watching me, the friends that you hang around with, they only talk about Louis Vuitton, the latest designer, all these things, you are going to be poor, because all you think about is to consume, to spend, not to invest. You will be poor. A lot of Africans, I repeat, people back home, they are better than them, because these guys, they are the ones that will go to club, they will spend money on champagne. You see somebody, don't get me wrong, on my house, I have all this champagne, but if I am going to go to a nightclub to buy Hennessy for 350 pounds, £350 for one NSC. And because I'm impressing one girl and I'm buying three, that is £1,000, over £1,000. You tell me. And the same guy that is doing this guy is a security earning 1,700 a month after tax. That is what it takes home. But because he has lied to these girls and he feels that he has to sustain the lie that he tells them, this guy has to spend money that he doesn't have because he wants to impress the girl. So our behavior is one of the things that makes us to be poor. And you can change that by reading this book. If you are somebody watching me now, you must read this book. It's called The Psychology of Money. The Psychology of Money is a book that everyone must, in fact, black people must, every black person must read this book if you haven't, because we have pride. Let's be honest, a lot of us have pride and ego. This book, it will bring down your pride. The Psychology of Money, written by Morgan Housel. And the good thing, if you don't have time to read, there are audio books that you just put it on Google, it will be telling you everything about the book. Nobody deserves to go to their grave poor. There are opportunities everywhere. The question is if you are willing to take it. Another book that you must read is The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwab. This book is a must. You must read this book, The Magic of Thinking Big. Because when you come from a society where your confidence is low, you believe that you cannot see beyond where you are. Because everybody you are hanging out with, they all live in a council house. You think the dream for you is to live in a one-bedroom council house. And when you have that one-bedroom council house, you are celebrating, multi-bedroom council house, multi-bedroom council house. You can do better, my brothers and sisters. This is the land of opportunities. There is money everywhere if only you can see it. Another reason why people are still poor is tax. Tax. If you have one job and you only pay PAYE, you will always be poor, because when you earn above 37,700, you'll be paying 40% tax rate. That is what you'll be paying. Between 37,800 to 120,000 a year, you hit what we call 40% tax rate. That is what you'll be paying. So you must look for ways to optimize your taxes. What I mean, you must look for option of self-employed. Do I have option of self-employed? This is why you need to have side hustle. Before you build a house in your village, think whether you can buy in the UK first. The one you buy in the UK or the one you buy in America, you can always remortgage it after 5 years, take some money out. But the house that you build in Lagos or anywhere in Nigeria, you can't call bank in Nigeria and say, oh, I need 50 million. Give me 50 million out of this money. They don't do that in Nigeria or in Africa. So these are the reasons why you see a lot of Asians, they are very, very rich, and a lot of our people, they are very poor. Another reason, before you go to university to read any course, our people believe that the more master's degree you have, the more money. No. You don't make money by those degrees. Before you do any course abroad, ask somebody who has done it. Get advice, get a mentor, get somebody to advise you before you go and do the course. Don't rush to do any course because it sounds good. You say, for forensic this, because it sounds good, you rush to go and do those courses. By the time you end up spending your time doing those courses, at the end, it doesn't transform your life and you're where you are. I know somebody that I advise, don't do this course. The guy saying, no, I will do it. Today, the guy is regretting because he said, if I had known, I would have listened to you. One book that you must give your child, if you have any child that is more than 11 years old, you must buy that book for them and start teaching them about money, because the education system teaches us to be workers for our lives and work like donkey. But this book is called Rich Dad and Poor Dad. You must give this book to our children so that the children will not make the mistake that we make. Rich Dad and Poor Dad. It's a book that is very common. If you do all these things that I'm telling you now, I am telling you, you will not make the mistake that some of us make, that we later realize in our later years. Don't associate yourself with people who always have negative thought, people who are never positive thought. They always think about negative things. Associate yourself with people that have dreams and vision. And if you like this top that I'm wearing now, There are links in the description section. Our partners in America can deliver to you anywhere in the world. It's very cheap. It's less than £20, and they will deliver it to you. It's live from dictionary in America, links there. There are different designers there for you. You must think of side hustle and not depend on one job. If you see any value in this content, don't forget to share. Think of ISA. Think of high interest account where you get money. Don't put your money in the bank that money is not producing anything for you. Share with anyone that you